So Day, the current emperor, brings Sereth the First to this chamber. I forget the name of this, but it houses the clones for dawn, day, and dusk. And they say that if Day was to die today, then the next calendar day they would bring up the day in the middle there. But are these the only clones they have? I mean, if these are the only clones they have, then if I was planning to kill the Day, I would just do it 2 days in a row. This is extremely fragile system for the Cleons.
Mm-hmm. So a single emperor would be most fragile. Mm-hmm. You just need one assassination attempt. So 3 emperors, dawn, day, and dusk. That's pretty robust. But then if you only have 3, a backup for each of them, so you got 6 total, then you would need to kill all 3 plus their backups. If they're all housed in the same building, maybe bomb the building.
But we saw a bunch of embryos, but those embryos aren't ready to take over.
Right.
And so it looks to me like they have the current active Day, the one day that's there in the tube, right. And that's it. So you take out these 2 or the entire building, and the Cleonic dynasty is gone.
So I assumed that there was multiple clones getting information transferred into their brains, probably in multiple locations too.
That would be smart.
And that way, the assassination attempts would be extremely hard to pull off because you need to coordinate in different locations. And, people have different schedules. It'd be very difficult to do.
I mean,
they don't say that. I'm filling that blank in.
I'm filling in blanks for them. I would put an extra clone base on the moon. I would put an extra clone base on a different planet. Mm-hmm. I would put a 3rd clone base on in a different solar system to protect you.
Right.
Another thing I thought about this is if they are also constantly taking the current day's memories and they're streaming it into the clones, could you reverse that? Could you have a bunch of clones living at the same time, ruling over their separate parts of the empire, and then every day they upload back to the central guy? I mean, this is exactly the Naruto's technique, right? You can get one Cleon, the head Cleon, like really hands in the entire empire that way.
Yeah, so you could have multiple emperors all around the galaxy feeding their experiences to each other as like a network, as like a collective consciousness. So this could be the origin story of the Borg. But I mean, actually, that would really work because then somebody on the far reaches of the galaxy, an emperor, has all the knowledge of what's going on the inner part of the galaxy and vice versa. So they become this really effective ruling body because if you even assassinate one of them, they're all up to speed anyway.
They're like, oh, number 47's gone. Weird. Let's activate his clone.
Destroy that planet.
Destroy it. Even if there's like light speed travel delays, like it's still pretty good. And you get consistent ruling between the different Cleons across the galaxy.
And we get to the point if somebody did want to assassinate the Cleons, like they assassinate one, but they're like, there's 50 more.
You have to assassinate all of them simultaneously plus their backup clones.
Right. It's impossible at this point. So this is a good system. I mean, it's got some redundancy, but maybe it could be even better.
Oh, yes.